Hi guys, so finally I completed Thief 2014. I had it at the time of launch, but eventually managed to complete it after 6 years. So the purpose of this video is that I'm just gonna show that the things I managed to collect in the game. Of course, I got what do you call 100% achievement. Oh, sorry, collectibles. So yeah, uh, so this is Serendi circles in fact. So you can see like I got everything out of this group. So okay, I will just make a small rundown of the stuff. Pause the video when you want to see something. Yeah, I will just I will just try to, like, the purpose of this video is that so do 100% collectibles. It's not an walkthrough, not a guide for this, but just I'm trying to show that I got all the stuff. uh, so yeah, the game is fun, but yeah, like it required patience and all those stuff, and it took some time to complete it. Like I can say last few chapters are insane, and even the things, like if you miss some stuff in the map, you have to like you can't go to specific place and collect it. And when you restart chapter, all those collectible in this chapter also get reset or something, like I am not sure, but always when I started, the counter always go to 0 for the specific chapter, which was odd to me. Like if we're trying to find something, and just imagine, like, the counter going to start is indeed confusing for much time. But yeah, like finally I did completed it, and yeah, the ending is in fact good. I won't say it is bad, in fact good, but yeah, like I said, there are parts which are quite difficult, and to get the upgrades you have to like grind a bit. Like I just saw now that after completing the collection, I got some gold at the end of this game now, but the fact that it didn't appear when I completed most of the collection previously. And to our the tracking of the collectible is also hard in some case. I, if I can recall correctly, there was this guide for this game, I think, which was quite a necessity for a game which hides the collectible in plain sight as well as in some tricky places. Like uh, I won't say which specifically, but there are places where you have to break something to access the switch. And the fact that if you break something in this game, the sound draws enemies. And yeah, the only safe space you can do that if we are in a house, or do something. But yeah, in the house also there are enemies which are can say uh, yeah, they are challenge, because sometimes what happens that you get split very uh, less time to go and engage with them. which is I can say sometimes a bit difficult as well as tricky to get over it. Other than that, I will say this game should have this like what do you say? So should have this type of like um, I don't know what the issue with the stone. Like the gold is this shiny, but the stone is not that shiny. Yeah. So I don't know what is the issue with the game, but sometimes like you need a lot of rope arrow, but the game never try to tell you. And fortunately the rope arrow on a map are kind of permanent, so you don't need to go and use another one on that. Apart from that, there is no custom marking on the map. I don't know if that was a thing in 2014, like it is 6 year ago. Now is now all we know that is having the COVID 19 and Corona situation, and I don't want to talk about it and get the video taken down because YouTube is not that safe anymore for any kind of talk. Yeah, and yeah, so I hope saying those two words must not jeopardize this video from me, because like let's be honest, one of my previous video got flagged by some big company, and I must say someone with having so less subscriber. Yeah, subscribe to the channel also if you can. Like I do subscribe to channel who have low numbers. I'm not a regular uploader or something, because there is only that much time in the world you can manage to play games and subscribe. But yeah, for here I am doing because I like collecting things. It takes a lot of time. Yeah, I think city blacks are all the same, so I will just click it and you can read the description. Okay, okay, about city flags, I will say there are some places uh, where there is this city flag, and there will be something around, so be careful, hope you don't miss. Like I gave you enough clue here. Some are named after chapters, some are named after places. It was a fairly big game if you consider all the stuff, all the collectibles, and every chapter has this thief kind of thing. I got that very wrong, and didn't manage to have enough. Okay, why can't collect this? Okay, I can. So here is the painting collection. I will just run through it. Yeah, like let me know which artist does this kind of thing, because most of the paintings were inspired by some animal one way or so. These are like really good. Sorry. Okay. Now unique loot. These are just throughout the game, and yeah, unique loot because they are sometimes related to something and sometimes not related to something, and easily missable in some case, not that hard. as you can see, there are spoilers. I think in this collection I just saw that now, but yeah, if you are watching this video after 6 years, a game which is long gone, and sadly not much in news about it. I think this is the first collectible in the game, like automatic collectible. So yeah, and this one is the most tricky. Yeah, is most tricky in the sense steps are much more in this. Okay, okay, this is the client loot. Okay, okay, I was confused. So you can see that mask and this are all almost same. Client loot and the loots from client jobs. I think two NPC give that. I might be wrong. Sorry, three NPCs. One is Hector, Basso, and Victor something. Or like, yes, like his name is from B, but I can't recall the name. And yeah. Oh, Vittori. Yeah, Vittori. Vittori's Carnival. So Basso, Hector, and Vittori. So these are like related to specific client and their job. Cool stuff. Like this game is 2014, so sometimes the artificially baked lighting or shadow or the level of sign may look odd, but yeah, game from 2014, and yeah, some details you can see. Now the game is quite descriptive, like it is from like Batman games you might have seen, from Asylum to Night. The level of graphics does go around. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Bye for now, and to watch the video, give a like and yeah, subscribe, because yeah, the numbers are